Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of collecting all the minifigures from LEGO Batman the video game. So before we go look at the new figures I'm about to show you, I do want to mention that I am adding another extra toggle display. So before I had two display sets that were showing off the figures that are behind me right now. So in this extra toggle display, you're going to be seeing characters from the DS port of LEGO Batman, as well as characters that are non-playable or something like that. So that's going to be added in, and let's go check out these figures, guys. Guys, I have finally found an original Scarecrow. Okay, here's the figure out of the package, guys, and now I do have to say that this figure is not an original figure. And yeah, that sucks to say. I have just figured out that is UV printing on there. Now this does use real LEGO parts, but the printing on it is a little raised from the actual figure, and that tells you that this is actually UV printing. So that's probably why I got this figure so cheap, guys. That doesn't take away from the fact that this is still a beautiful looking figure and it's still going in the display set. And the next figure we got is the Scientist. And I know what you guys was thinking. Wait, don't you already have the Scientist? Well, I do. I have a sticker decal one still. So this looks so much better than that one. And it has the correct printing on the legs and the correct hair. I believe this is actually Palpatine hair. It's a pretty simple figure. I think he only shows up in like one or two, I think only one level of the game itself, but yeah, it still looks pretty cool. Okay, the next figure we're looking at is Tim Drake right here. So I bought this figure with another version of the original Robin. The DS version was the one I played the most growing up, so having this figure is really cool. And I mean, of course it is just an Indiana Jones body with a custom head and then the Robin hair, and I think it works really well. Nightwing looks very similar. I believe he just has a different face. This figure looks absolutely beautiful. There's nothing I have to complain. Actually, there is one thing I can complain about. His Lego hair is actually not real. There is a website that actually sells really cheap versions, so technically, if you want to get this hair, you can get this hair. I haven't found the actual website myself. And eventually, I will try and find Barbara Gordon, Dick Grayson, and a couple other DS characters to throw in there, just because the DS character Rogue's character gallery is a lot bigger than the one from the Xbox port or whatever, so that's kind of interesting to think about. The next extra toggle character is Batgirl. So I believe this suit is called the heat resistant suit, and the biggest thing is I guess the cape isn't fully accurate. It is a shiny cape when it's supposed to be kind of more of just the regular capes, and I guess her cowl piece is not the accurate cowl piece from the game, but she does have, this is the accurate face from the game, and that is wild because I believe she's one of the only characters that has whites with her pupils. So that's an interesting design that they put on Batgirl. That's not, I don't think, on anyone else. And of course, yes, I did paint the cowl myself, so it might not look the best, but I think it looks pretty solid. The body and head itself are from Venom Custom Brickworks, I think it is. I'll throw a link in the description below if you want this figure for yourself. It's the same place I've been getting a lot of the figures for this collection, and I'm super excited to have this one too. And it's not sticker decaled, which is amazing. And the last one we got is Scuba Nightwing. Okay, so the Nightwing himself, I forget what Nightwing this is. I don't know if it's like an Arkham one or something like that, but I just needed to try and match the arms as close as possible, and this was the only Nightwing that was cheap enough that wasn't the original one. We can put on one of the other Nightwing heads just to make that a little bit more accurate. Replace the arms with blue. You can replace the legs with blue. I forgot that we had to pop on the scuba gear thing. Popping the head on too. and the helmet piece. Now, I'm not sure if the helmet piece is actually supposed to be blue. I kind of forget what he looks like in the game, so maybe I'll throw a picture up. But yeah, this is pretty much what this scuba suit looks like in the game. It's a little bit different just because I couldn't find the accurate piece that goes on his back. I might have to display him like this just so he can actually stay on the board and not fall over. So yeah, this is probably how I'm just going to be displaying them. Let's start putting these figures in their places. We can take Scarecrow out of the display set and pop in a more accurate looking one. Oh, fuck me. Give me a second, guys. Alright, he's finally in, guys. And now we can replace the scientist, and we can replace him with the more accurate looking one from the game. So just to tell you guys, the only figures that need to be modified still are this guy right here, this gal right here, this man-bat right here, our killer moth is technically not accurate right here, our Joker and our Mad Hatter still need to be replaced. I need to get a pad printed or UV printed Snow Girl or whatever, Freeze Girl. This guy is a sticker decal and I would like to replace. And Ra's al Ghul down here. I still need to find a more accurate version of him. Oh, and the Zoo Sweeper, excuse me, right here too. Alright, let's throw Batgirl in the extra toggle display. And we can throw Nightwing in right here. And the first character we're throwing in the extra toggle display is gonna be Tim Drake right here. Yeah, this one's gonna look a little empty, but eventually I don't know if I'm gonna fill this one up full, but I will eventually be filling this one up more. What'd you guys think of this video in the comments down below? And remember, if there are any figures that you think can be modified, or you know where to find any of the other Lego Batman figures that I'm looking for, one of the big ones I'm looking for is classic Catwoman still. So please help me out, guys, in the comments. Also, remember to leave a like on this video, and remember to hit that subscribe button, because the subscribe button's gonna be waiting for everyone. Deuces, y'all.